Vulnerabilities.
Hi, my name is Lolita Street, and I am a wireless communications engineer and cybersecurity professional located in Washington, D.C. I came to cybersecurity from a wired and wireless communications background. We literally went from, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? To who else can hear us? And with that, we added additional security controls to protect our communications. These controls came with trade-offs in performance, efficiency, and our customer experience. I've done many roles under the cybersecurity umbrella. I've worked with government and commercial customers, helping them build their policies around cybersecurity. I'm happy to talk to you today about cyber in the age of AI. AI can automate various functions, such as monitoring networks, analyzing security incidents, and increasing efficiencies in cyber operations. However, it's essential to recognize that while AI can bolster defenses, it also provides tools for criminals. Malicious actors can leverage AI and create sophisticated attacks. Collaboration across sectors is critical in this rapidly changing environment. Organizations must work together, sharing information and resources to better understand the implications of AI in both cybersecurity and cybercrime. This includes partnerships between businesses, governments, and academic institutions, creating a comprehensive approach to AI threats. In this presentation, we will be talking about cybersecurity and cybercrime practices and how AI will impact them both. Welcome. So let's get started. I'll start off by first defining cybersecurity and cybercrime. We're going to dive into ways AI is transforming the cybersecurity landscape. It's essential to understand these new developments and explore how we can safeguard our data in this new interconnected digital world. Throughout this discussion, I'll highlight various ways AI is influencing the field of cybersecurity. I'll provide use cases. We'll walk through a ransomware attack. And finally, we will discuss the potential of bias in algorithms. We have to be careful. Let's start off by defining what we mean by cybersecurity. So what is cybersecurity? It consists of protecting data and infrastructure from unauthorized access. It's that simple. It combines technology with skilled personnel, established processes, and effective policies. It promotes a culture of security awareness. Security teams face numerous challenges, such as attacks from state-sponsored hackers, rogue software, and other various sophisticated threats targeting individuals and businesses alike. One of the most notable ways AI is being utilized in the realm of cybersecurity is through its ability to analyze data at unprecedented speed and scale. AI for cybersecurity refers to AI technology and techniques used to enhance the protection of computer systems and networks. AI helps by automating threat detection, analyzing large volumes of data, and identifying patterns. It helps security teams respond to incidents in real time. Some use cases for AI and cyber include data security, identity and access management, and threat detection and incident response. So what is cybercrime? Cybercrime is using computer networks to defraud or exploit an organization, group, or individual. In most cases, there is a financial or exploitative component to the crime. According to a recent FBI report, cybercrime cost the U.S. an estimated $452 billion just last year alone. That is impacting multiple industries. How will AI impact an organization's ability to protect their infrastructure? The attack surface is expanding daily as infrastructures become more complex. Each organization needs to know where their data resides, where their customers reside, and what the legal requirements are in those jurisdictions. Examples of use cases for cybercrime include phishing attacks, deepfakes, voice spoofing, code exploitation, and ransomware. AI is going to have a transformative impact on global labor markets. Just recently, Anthropic's CEO stated that up to 90% of coding will be performed by AI by year's end. At a first glance, that's a bold statement. When I took a more discerning approach to his message, I realized that coding is only a portion of software development. Software development is a life cycle, and it includes planning, building, testing, and maintaining that code. This means that although coding might be totally done by AI in the near future, software development will require skilled labor to complete that life cycle. In another report out this month, McKinney predicts that by 2030, 30% of current roles will be automated by AI. This means that roles will evolve and grow with the use of AI. Tasking that is heavily automated and repetitive will be most impacted. New roles will also be created. Instead of competing with AI, we should be using AI to help us do our jobs better. But there will be a skill gap if we don't prepare now. The integration of AI in cybersecurity is enhancing efficiency, reducing security risk, and improving privacy and compliance. Here is a breakdown on how I believe AI is going to impact key industries. My prediction for industries most impacted by the convergence of AI are fintech, manufacturing, government, and healthcare. Let's start with fintech. What are fintechs? Fintechs are the future of business and e-commerce and online banking. It includes applications like Zelle, Venmo, and trading platforms like E-Trade and Coinbase. There are also online presence for traditional bankings that fall into fintechs. AI will improve regulatory technology, which helps fintechs comply with global financial regulations. One of these regulations is GDPR. GDPR is the privacy for handling European citizens' data. Global organizations like Google and Meta have faced fines in the billions for violating antitrust laws surrounding privacy. The biggest security-related impact on fintechs will be reducing customer privacy risk and tailoring baseline controls to include global standards. Fintechs and retailers have to comply with SOC and credit card transaction regulations. AI will also lead to improvements in real-time fraud detection by helping to identify signatures related to known threats and understand repeatable patterns for new threats. Additional security concerns for fintech include substantial financial losses, money laundering, and financial terrorism. AI will also play an important role in securing warehousing and manufacturing. In manufacturing, 35% of corporations have already begun using AI use case in production. Many executives that responded to a recent survey indicate they intend to boost AI spending significantly in the next 2 years. Those that aren't using AI yet are gradually moving that direction. One security-relevant use case for AI in manufacturing is securing supply chains. This is important in chip making and electronic components. AI could also be used to help understand any ripple effects caused by current tariffs in supply chains. Additionally, security concerns for warehousing and manufacturing include occupational safety and production quality. In the U.S., Health and Human Services, Veterans Affairs, and Homeland Security are leading the charge in sharing AI use cases. These use cases are in various stages of deployment. It should also be noted, the reported use cases are those that are able to be shared publicly. Use cases that are classified, contain sensitive information, or fall within the realm of Department of Defense do not have to be shared publicly. Compliance governance for government include NIST, ISO, and CNSS, which provide guidance for security controls for systems needing accreditation for production. Security concerns for AI use cases include the use of deepfakes, the utilization of realistic images and sounds of public officials that could be used to deceive or share misinformation. Finally, medical privacy is the biggest concern in the healthcare industry. HIPAA is the regulatory compliance for protecting medical privacy data. There are many use cases for AI in healthcare to include improving detection rates for known illnesses and using signatures and patterns from historical data to provide personalized treatment plans for patients. Here's the fun part. We've talked about cybersecurity and we've talked about cybercrime. Now it's time to bring the two together to simulate a ransomware attack. We will discuss what a ransomware attack is, how cyber criminals are using ransomware, and their methods. There are many variants of ransomware, which utilize malicious scripts and exploit kits to lock files to extort money from their victims. There's a notable ransomware kill chain. Knowing the signatures and responding appropriately to methods used by attackers during a ransomware attack is essential. This can prevent and detect this type of attack in real time. The dwell time for a ransomware attack has gone from 10 days just a couple of years ago to less than 24 hours under certain conditions today. Cyber criminals using AI have the potential to supercharge ransomware attacks and reduce that dwell time to mere minutes. Let's go through it. In the reconnaissance phase, attackers are looking for ways to enter your system, either by social engineering or phishing or exploring vulnerabilities. Second phase, weaponization, attackers are looking to tailor their exploits to target your system. In the third part of ransomware, the attacker is looking for ways to execute that exploit, either, for example, by phishing or by using compromised websites. In stage 4 and 5, the attacker is in your system and they're looking for ways to communicate back to take control. In order to avoid your systems being encrypted, you must respond to the incident and take action before step 6, which is the final encryption of the files on your system. After your system is encrypted, the cyber criminals will demand ransom, usually in the form of Bitcoin or cryptocurrency. The time it takes to complete the kill chain could be mere minutes with the assistance of AI. Okay, we walked through a kill chain for a ransomware attack. But what might that look like to a security analyst working an 8-hour shift? How might that appear? What types of alerts might they see? Let's run through a scenario where we are security analysts working in a SOC, a security operations center. We don't know it yet, but we are under attack. On day 1, we start seeing network and CPU spikes. Could be suspicious activity, but it could just be a random day. On day 2, we start seeing phishing attempts. Our users are reporting malicious emails. On day 4, someone is trying to remote log into our system. We may or may not see an alert for those remote login attempts. The hacker is trying to gain control. By now, we should be escalating this to a second tier. Management should be looking at it because the next step is for the attacker to gain control and escalate their privileges. We start seeing abnormal behavior in our Active Directory in our networks. The attackers are in our system. On day 7 through 9, they are dropping their ransomware payload. They are about to contact us to send Bitcoin, or they are going to encrypt our systems. In this simulated attack, we took 13 days to complete. If attackers are using AI-powered ransomware, this could take minutes. How robust is your SOC team to be able to respond, detect, and stop this attack? And finally, the rise of AI in cybersecurity raises ethical and legal concerns. We need to ensure the use of AI adheres to regulations and protects privacy. As systems and technology evolve, so do the tactics of cybercriminals. It's a cat and mouse game, only emphasized by the importance of adapting cybersecurity strategies as needed. We have to be careful when we start creating policies that are not inclusive. Bias is supercharged by technology and will have adverse consequences for both sides of the political spectrum. We can mitigate the vast majority of biases by simply being aware. Awareness comes with allowing diverse groups to collaborate and create systems that originate from varied experiences. Let's do our best to be aware. Thank you for your time today. I hope you enjoyed the presentation. Be well.